Let's take a closer look at the new ARA improvements in Pro Tools 2024.6. So we went from having just one ARA plugin to now having 6 additional plugins. We have the RX Spectral Editor, which has all the bread and butter tools that we love from the full version, such as the Attenuate tool, Replace, Gain, Declick, Dehum. It's super convenient having it just right there without having to do the transfers anymore. From Sound Radix, we have Autoline 2 and Autoline Post 2. We can now have all of our drums aligned without having to worry about any added latency to the session. From Synchro Arts, we got Repitch and Vocaline, either Project or Pro, depending on which one you have. As of filming this, Vocaline Ultra is not available for ARA. And finally, we got Revoice Pro 5 Link, which in its current implementation is very similar to the Audiosuite version in terms that you still have to transfer the audio to the standalone app. The advantage now is that the audio gets transferred back to Pro Tools automatically without you having to do anything. Another thing to note is that the ARA data is now stored outside of the session in a folder called ARA data. Now let's take a look at a few other quality of life improvements in ARA. We now have an ARA option in the commit tracks window, and all that does is whatever ARA plugin you had on the original track will automatically get inherited by the new track. When it comes to group tracks, we can now hold control to either remove or change one of the plugins in one of the group tracks without affecting the others, which goes in line with what we're used to with groups. We now have a new ARA option in preferences called Automatically Analyze Clips by Time Stretch Plugins on Tick time-based tracks. What does that even mean? All it is that if you have a clip that hasn't been analyzed for ARA yet and you drop it down to a track that is set to Ticks and Melodyne as the ARA plugin, that clip will automatically get analyzed. The reason for this is that if you're composing and you change the tempo, then any tracks that have Melodyne will also stretch or compress depending on the new tempo value. Currently, the only ARA plugin that can do this is Melodyne, and this used to be the default setting, so now we can change that. And with that, the only question remaining is, how do you pronounce it? ARA or ARA? Let me know in the comments and give me a follow for the latest on Pro Tools. Peace.